Hey Brian, am I on? I don't know. I've been having problems tonight, like always. McDave, hey there. Y'all let me know if I'm on. I got a funky up screen here, and hey Skinner, hey, what's up, Josh? Yeah, let me know if I'm on because I really don't know. I've got a fucked up screen in front of me, and I don't know what the hell is going on here tonight. I had no problems last week. Hey Clyde. I'm on. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Much appreciated. Yeah. And I'm doing this StreamYard thing again because YouTube is so screwed up. I just can't understand it. Hey, Rob, how you doing there, man? Hello. No, I don't. No, I don't. I look good in this hat, man. Uh, that's gonna come up later on in the conversation. You'll understand why later if you hang around. But yeah, I just got a few things to say tonight, and I think they're kind of important. At least they're important to me, and hopefully to a whole lot of other people. So I don't know. So, Mr. Knapp, what's up, buddy? Man, long time sub there. Long time. Yeah, Terry just went. She just left, and she's gonna go pick the boy up at work and bring him home. So he'll be in here making noise in a minute, and then she's going to work. Rob's pit stop. Damn right, buddy. Hell yeah. So, okay. So the purpose of tonight's video is the past 5 or 6 days. I've been watching a lot of videos from Sturgis with the bikers down there or up there, I guess, out there, and they're expecting 250,000 people there this week. I know it's a 10-day event, and so they got people from all over the country showing up. Normally they have them from all over the world, but because of the Chinese disease, you can't get people from all over the world here this year. But anyways, you got a bunch of bikers up there in South Dakota. And you can say what you want about bikers. You can say what you want about the Chinese disease. You can say what you want about our country, our liberties, whatever. I don't care. Say what you want. It's been a while. It's been. It's you and me. I mean, I got my opinion. You got yours. But like I say, I've been watching these videos. I've pretty much been binge watching videos from Sturgis. And the one thing I have noticed above all else, I mean, this really astounded me, and I see it in every video. I've never been to Sturgis, so I don't know how big that town is. But I know their main drag there were, downtown there. It's probably 6, 8, 10 blocks or better longer. and you got bikes parked here, 2 rows here, 1 row here. And you got just enough room for a bike to drive down between the 2 lanes there. No cars there ever. It's all motorcycles. There is absolutely, I mean, none, fucking nada, no, zero, zilch, no trash whatsoever. These streets are completely fucking clean. I'm like, what the hell? You can go out to any street you live on. I can live on the street I live on. I can go out here. I live on a court, it's just like a half circle. I can go out here right now and walk this court, and I can find more trash on the street than you can all of downtown Sturgis right now with all these bikers there. I mean, it is just unreal how clean it is. I mean, that just astounded me. And I'm like, I've been to big concerts. I've been to, like, we have a fall festival here. Paul Harvey used to say it's the second largest thing, street festival, to Mardi Gras. And I mean, there's trash everywhere on the street. But no, not their Sturgis. And I watched videos of their campgrounds, and they're gonna get several campgrounds out there. There's no trash out there either. I mean, this place is clean, man. These bikers are taking care of it. And I just wanted to bring that up, man. That was really something that amazed me. Another thing, one video I was watching, they had what you call I don't know, you call a tribute or a memorial, whatever. But they had all these, for lack of a better word, let's say banners, and there was tons of them. But they had the name and the rank and a picture of every GI that has been killed since 9/11. And that kind of moved me, man. I mean, I thought that was kind of a stirring thing. You know, and you think about bikers and shit, you know, all you hear about the Hells Angels and shit like this. But that was just amazing, man. I mean, to see that thing for the veterans, the lost veterans, that was amazing. Knox, go fuck yourself, man. But yeah, so I seen that, and it's been you know, it's been kind of a neat deal to me. I don't know. I kind of enjoyed it. I've been enjoying it anyways. Gregor, what's up, man? And another thing I noticed, in all the videos I've been watching out there, goes back to my hat here now. I've seen a lot of Trump flags, a lot of people wearing Trump shirts. I have yet to see one Biden anything. There ain't no Biden nothing. And so, you know, at least Trump's got the bikers on his side. I'll give him that. So, yeah, well, like I said, Knox, go fuck yourself. You know, I don't care. You know, think what you want. I don't care. I know it's a free country. Well, until the Democrats get in charge of the place, anyway. So that's what I've been doing this week. I've been watching all the bikers from out there in Sturgis and looking at some amazing bikes. My God, there's some beautiful bikes out there. And it's funny. I looked at some of these bikes, and I looked at the type of the bike it was, the paint job on it, the chrome on it, the sound systems they had. And I'm like, 5 years of my Social Security checks wouldn't pay for that damn bike. I'm like, there's some incredible bikes out there, man. So, wish the fuck I knew how to cook this guy out of this damn building here. Block user. Okay, I can do that. Now, go fuck yourself, dude. You've been blocked. But yeah, it's just been it's yeah, Mr. Knapp, I heard about that. I haven't seen any of them yet. Man, I don't know. They don't want to show up there. They really don't. Havoc Master, what's up, buddy? Another long time sub. But yeah, so I haven't been watching a lot of cooking videos. I just been watching a lot of these damn biker videos, man, and it's pretty cool. And I've never been to Sturgis, so I know nothing about the town at all. I didn't realize it was as big as it was from the videos. And but I know on the main drag there, man, they got bars and restaurants and tattoo parlors and guys out there painting women and shit like that. It looks fucking cool, man. I don't know. Yeah, makes me want to go to fucking Sturgis next year, and I don't even own a bike. But yeah, so if any of y'all out there own a bike, I want to say thumbs up to you. I appreciate it. I've always had an affinity for bikes, bikers, and oh god, I got another one now. We're gonna get rid of these Trump haters. I don't want them fucking my screen up. But yeah, I'm like, so that's what I've been doing this week, man. I have been doing some cooking. Actually, I had to pick Zachary up at work the other night, and he said, "What'd you make for supper?" And I said, "Stew." He said, "It's 100 fucking degrees out." I said, "Yeah, well, that's all I had in the house." And so I made basically beef stew, but I used pork instead of beef. And it turned out really good. Terry liked it. Zachary ate about 3/4 of it. And I made a big pan of it. But he actually told me that that's probably the best thing I've cooked in 3 months. So got that going on for me, anyways. And if you've seen my chicken and a red sauce video, the last one I put up, that was an amazing dish, man. That really was. It was even better the next day. So maybe I got my mojo back again. I don't know. Yeah, Gregor, I know all about that. I've been hearing all kinds of shit about that stuff, man. What the hell? Yeah, Rob, I don't know when I'm going to do another chuck roast. I don't know. We'll see. The boy just got him an apartment this week. He's going to move out in a couple of weeks. And then I'll be back to having my quiet life here at home. Just me and myself, which I can't wait for that to happen. Yeah, Gregor, thank you. Yeah, several people commented on that about adding mushrooms. I just didn't have any mushrooms, and I wasn't gonna go to the store for mushrooms, but for sure they would work. Thank you, Richard. Yeah, I've been trying to find a good night to go live on. Tuesday nights are just I'm subscribed to so many channels that it seems like Tuesday night a lot of people go live, and so I'm hoping Wednesday works out where there ain't so many people alive. So, yeah. Yeah, Richard, back in the day, I had friends of mine that lived in Granada Hills. And so I spent a little bit of time down there. But my God, that's been years ago. So let's see. Let's see. I wanted to talk to bikers and oh yeah, I wanted to talk about Joe Biden a bit. And him picking Kamala, whatever the fuck her name is, Harris for the vice presidency. I'm retired. I don't work, so all I got time is to sit here and watch my computer. And so I watched the Supreme Court confirmation hearings for Justice Kavanaugh, and the way that heifer treated him was just uncalled for. And that's something I'll never forget. I just thought she was just downright nasty, rude, and basically accused him of every crime in the book. And I just hope all the Americans that watched any of that will remember that come election day. That bitch don't need to be in office anywhere. And so that's enough politics. I'm gonna get off that bandwagon. I done had to knock 2 people out of here, and which don't bother me because I ain't voting blue anyway. So damn right, Jason. I know as soon as the boy walks in, he'll be bitching at me for wearing my hat, but fuck him. So, it is what it is. And yeah, back to the hams. Terry went to the store this morning when she got off work to pick up some stuff for supper and to get me some beer, and they didn't have no damn Miller, so she got me a carton of hams. So that's what I'm drinking tonight. And it is what it is. Life goes on one way or another. Hey, Landon, what's up, man? Oh yeah, we'll say this one more thing about Sturgis. Not a fucking mask around, man. The first video I seen, this was probably Saturday. In that video, I saw 3 people wearing a mask, and that was it. And I never seen another mask in any video until today. And there was a guy there. He said he was a doctor, and he was set up on a corner there in Sturgis, and he was doing interviews with people. And a guy walked up and he had a mask on, and he said, "You're like the first person I've seen with a mask on." So yeah, they're not wearing masks, and hell. So, but yeah, I don't know how the country will be after Sturgis is over when all these people go home. I don't know. We'll see. I just know there's a whole lot of people out there having fun and enjoying life and their liberty. And that's good for me. I can't drink no rum there, Rob. I'm not a rum drinker. I never could drink that stuff, man. But my sister drinks a hell lot of it. Hey, George, how you doing, man? So my booger, no, I still ain't shaved. Copper in the house. What's up, man? Booger, let me tell you, that fucking enchilada sauce rocks, man. We had that tonight for dinner, and yeah, that fucking rocks, man. That's some good shit, girl. Booger sent me a care package, had some enchilada sauce in there she made, and that's good stuff, man. Hey Kent, what's up, man? I know I don't know how to get that damn thing off of there. I've tried a dozen times. I don't know how to get that off of there. Last week I had no problem with the first time I ever used StreamYard. I had no problem whatsoever. And this week when I tried it, I was like, what the fuck, man? I get this damn thing here and I got a duck with a dollar sign in his ear and or an S. I don't know what the fuck it is. But I've clicked on it a dozen times. I don't have nowhere to exit out. And I don't know what the fuck it is, man. Booger, tell the people I am not electronically intelligent. I don't know how to do this shit, man. Click on a comment. Okay, I'll click on Gregor's. Okay, Gregor, I got his comment off. Now I got Gregor's smiley face on there. So what I got to do next? Show Daddy Dutch's comment? Now what the fuck I do to get rid of Daddy Dutch? Y'all are fucking with me now. I'm like, damn. Click it again. Click Daddy Dutch again. Oh, here. Thank you, Booger. My God. You're a lifesaver. You helped me make dinner and fix my fucking computer all in one night. Thank you. God damn. Booger, tell the people how fucking stupid I am when it comes to this shit. Hell, I couldn't even handle your fucking can crocheted fucking holder thingy. Leslie, I haven't talked to Moonshine in a long time. Damn right, Terry. I still talk to Troy quite a bit. I talk to him about every, I don't know, 6 weeks or so, 2 months. But yeah, I still talk to Troy. But I still talk to Mad Dog every couple of months. I'm not a phone person. I don't talk a lot on the telephone. So, but yeah, I still stay in touch with Troy and Mad Dog and I know stuff like that. No, Clyde, I ain't magic. It's the women around me that are, not me. Yeah. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, Leslie, we had a lot of fun down there. Down there at the Roadhouse with Booger and Troy and Tango Joe and Mad Dog, DW. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Booger, I'll tell you what, if I get $116 in super chats tonight, I'll shave this thing for you, and I'll be clean shaven on my next thing. But it's going to take $116 in super chats. That's the only way I'm going to do it. Tell Tom to open up his checkbook. Yeah, Leslie, I still talk to quite a few of them guys, through Facebook and Messenger and shit like that. But yeah, as far as calling them and stuff like that, no, I don't do that. I'm not a telephone person. Okay, Booger, you got $111 to go. Havoc Master, thank you for the super chat. There's $5, Booger. $111 more, and you get me shaved. But no, Booger. Oh, you're asking Terry that. Good. Okay, you ask Terry. Tell Terry how to use that shit. Don't tell me. Thank you, Coppa. Yeah, Booger sent us a nice little care package from Florida, man. There's Pie Hey, girl. And she had a lot of her canned goodies in there. And yeah, that was a sweet little package to get. So it's always nice to get a package in the mail, man. Especially one you're not expecting. And Booger sent me a good one this time, man. So that was cool. Booger, you know me. I ain't doing no cream cheese and nothing. That ain't happening. I truly believe cream cheese is the root of all evil on earth. It should really be banned from earth. Oh my God. I don't know how people eat that stuff. There's so many better cheeses to eat. I mean, you got cheddar and you got goat. Like, what the hell, man? You got that queso fresco shit from Mexico. Rob, I don't know. It's hard to do a video with Karen. She hates doing videos to begin with, but well, then she thinks I'm an idiot for doing videos, and she doesn't understand how anybody could watch a video. But yeah, when I can get her to do it, I will. It's hard. And she's got a life, man. Unlike me, I sit here in my house by myself. Karen thinks she's got to be a social fucking butterfly and go everywhere and do everything, and I'm not like that. So, you know. Yeah, Noble Johnny. I figured that would be a problem for some people, but you know. No, Clyde, I shaved my head once in my life. I'm not going to do that again. No, I'm not going to do that again. When I was stationed in California, my God, this was fucking way back. I was in the fire department in the Air Force, and we had an inspection team come in, and This dude said he'd been on the inspection team for 13 years or something. And he said this was the longest haired fire department he had ever seen. And he was flipping out. And so I got off shift that day and I went back to the barracks and I told this dude, Willie, because Willie was the barracks barber. I said, Willie, shave my fucking shit off, man. And he said, do what? I said, yeah, shave it off. Because I probably had the longest hair in the fire department at that time. And so Willie shaved my head. And it didn't dawn on me when I had all this hair in my head. When I went to work the next day and I had to stand in roll call, and you got to put your hat on, I tucked my ears up underneath my hat. My hat came all the way to fucking down here, man. That's how much hair I had up here. So I had to go out and buy a new hat. But I was like, no, I'm never going to shave my head again. And so, yeah, that was the last time. That was back in probably mid to late 74. And so, yeah, that ain't going to happen again. Terry, shut up and go to work. No, Clyde, I appreciate that, but you don't have to thank me, man. Hell, the government paid me to get high. So, I've been truthful about that for years. I did do 5.5, and and I appreciate all the kind words. But yeah, I didn't do anything, man. I did my time. That was all I did, basically. So, you know. It is what it is. I mean, I am who I am, man. I'm not anything else. I've never grilled a frog leg, Rob. Never. I've ate fried legs, but I've never grilled one. Never even thought about that. Well, Noble Johnny, I got to keep the fans happy one way or the other. I mean, what they gonna say? I know it was really hard for me to do that video and not open a can. I mean, that was like, damn, that was it. My booger, we got to support our vets, man. That's just the way it is. Yeah, I love our vets, man. And I love Tom too. And even if he is taller than you. So I come from a long line of military people. I mean, I traced I got my family tree traced back. Well, mom traced it back, but we go back as far as the Civil War and the Spanish American War. Fuck, I don't know. Fucking every war, man. World War II. I had an uncle died in World War II. I had uncles that was in Korea. My old man was in Korea. And so yeah, I love my veterans, man. Gotta love the vets, man. They're what gave us the freedom that we have today. What freedoms are still left? And so, yeah, I'm going to keep supporting them. So, yeah, it is what it is. But Booger, I thank you. I love you, baby. I have never had grilled frog legs, man. No, never. Italian dressing would be good, man. That would be good, huh? But the bad thing now is that here, I'd have to go out and gig frogs, and my God, I ain't done that since I was a kid. Well, thanks to your dad there, Rob. I appreciate it, man. Josh, that is the one thing that I really like about you. If you're not a subscriber to Skinner Farms, go subscribe to Skinner. Josh is unreal. He does that at the end of every video. I mean, it's fucking unreal. He thanks the vets for keeping Old Glory flying high on his farm. And he shows you a picture of his flag out there flying. And that to me is just fucking unreal, man. And I appreciate the hell out of that, Josh. That is really cool. Well, thank you, Richard. Richard gave me $5 for getting rid of the banner. That was Booger's fault, not mine. She told me how to do it. So anyway, but yeah, if y'all ain't subscribed to Josh, go subscribe to Skinner Farms, man. He don't live too far from us. I say maybe 2 hours, 3 hours. Just another fucking Hoosier. I mean, you know. But yeah, the way he ends every video is so cool that I appreciate that love, Josh. Appreciate the hell out of it. So, anyways, what else y'all got going on? Throw something at me. I was going to do this tonight. I was going to do this two ways. I was going to do it the way I did it, and then I was going to do it with Ask Me Anything. And I'm like, well, I think I've already done that. I mean, I could do it again, but so I went with I went with the bikers in Sturgis tonight. Oh my God, Rob! No, me and Tango Joe has talked about that for years. It's really hard for us to find the stuff here. It's hard for Tango Joe to find the stuff up there in New York to do that. But yeah, I would love to do that. I would love to try some haggis. Josh, I don't know. I've never cooked a whole gum or whole I've never cooked a whole hog. I will say the only thing that disappointed me in that was there was no fucking head. You guys cooked cut the head off. I would have left the head on and then took that head and cut them jowls and them cheeks off and made me some jalapeno poppers because those things rock. So, okay, Booger, let me see if I can do that. No, I can put you in timeout or I can block you, is all it says I can do. Yeah, because I'm on fucking StreamYard. I'm not in YouTube right now. So I can't do that. I wished I could because I need more moderators. But yeah, Josh, I don't know. I've never cooked a whole hog before. Uh but it looked fucking good to me, man. I would have ate it. Yeah, bugger. It says put you in timeout or block you. There's no moderator fucking thing, chat thing, whatever on there. Yeah, John, I've got homemade gumbo and I've got gumbo from a mix on there. But yeah, it's been a while since I've done a gumbo. Noble Johnny, I'm really not into plays. I never was into plays. I liked literature. I liked reading and everything. But I was just never into plays. Uh, I don't know that I've ever read a play or ever seen one, really. I mean, other than high school and shit. Yeah, Coppa Booger does rule. She rules Tom's life and mine. So, yeah. Well, Booger, it's true. You know it. I mean, hell. So, yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, John, I was never into plays. I just didn't do that. Uh like I said, I've read literature, all kinds of literature. Hell, I done I've got enough English classes in college to where if I took a speech class or two, I could probably get a PhD in English. I just I loved English and literature and shit. It just the plays just got to me. I didn't care for that. Clyde, you can't do a cook that'll make a fat guy skinny. That's just not going to happen, especially around me. But I will tell you, just try meat, potatoes, and pasta. Try that for 6 months and see what happens. I bet you lose weight. Big Out. No, I don't eat corn on the cob. That was never one of my favorite things to eat. And so no, I don't have any. You'd have to talk to Booger for storing corn and putting it up and shit like that. Because I don't can or nothing like that. Not since I was a kid with mom. And so yeah. There you go, Rob. Everybody's got your own style of cooking. And so, I mean, some of it you can like, some of it you can't like. So, I don't know. Yeah, Booger, I will say that to you, freeze corn. Yeah, I would never can corn. I know mom never canned corn. She always froze it. And yeah, that corn is just not something you want to can. We can that, Booger. We can that. Learn from each other when it comes to cooking. No, I would recommend a canning corn. I would not. You can can green beans, but I wouldn't do corn. Put that shit in the freezer. And freezing corn is easy. I mean, all you got to do is cut it off the cob, throw it in a bag, put it in the freezer. That's it. So, that's pretty simple. Beer 30. Be right back. And yes, I brought two back with me. Good night, Terry. Go to work and do something. You gotta love it when I can sit here and drink beer and talk to y'all, and Terry has to work. So sucks to be her. Of course, she is 5 years younger than me, so go figure. Coppin, don't be giving Booger no ideas now. She's been on me for so long about this. She's only 101 dollars away. 100 and what? I said 116. She's on 110, so she's 105 away or something. I don't know. Whatever. Do the math. I'm drunk. So, anyways, we were in Georgia. I want to say last August. I want to say. I'm not sure, but I think it was August. Yeah. I got an aunt that lives down there a little bit north of Atlanta, and so we'll get down there every now and then. And yeah, I've been to uh, I've been to the battleground there at Chickamauga, and I've been to the race there at Atlanta, which I never figured that out. How come they called that the Atlanta race? Because they ain't fucking nowhere near Atlanta, really. Like, what the hell, man? You're like fucking 40 miles away from Atlanta. But yeah, I've been to Georgia several times in my life, quite a bit, really. In fact, when I was a kid, we lived up here in Indiana. We had relatives in South Florida, and we used to drive down there all the time. And my first memory of Atlanta, we were going to Florida, and we were on the interstate, and mind you, this was years ago when I was a kid. And they had these street signs on the side of the highway that said minimum speed 40 mile an hour. And I remember we were stopped on the interstate, and I looked over to my right, and there was the big ass Coca-Cola plant. And I'm like, if the minimum of speed is 40 mile an hour, why are we stopped dead still here in the middle of the fucking road? Like, but yeah, that's my first memory of Atlanta. And yeah, as you go through there today, it's pretty much still the same way, I think. But yeah, we get down to Atlanta down to Georgia every now and then. Uh, it's nice down there. I like what I like is the trip down. I get to go through Tennessee and go through what was that, Nickajack Dam and shit like that down there, and then head off into the Georgia. And yeah, I've always had a good time down in Georgia when I went. I know when we went there, me and Terry and Karen and her son, we went down there. I think it was last August. I think we went down there for my uncle's birthday. He turned 80 or something like that, and we went down there for that. And we left the place that day, and we just went fucking bar hopping and shit. Anyways, we ended up at this one bar, and we'd been to 4 or 5, but we went to this one bar that was one of the nicest bars I'd ever been in, man. I really liked this place, man. I fucking loved it. And we had a great time in there. And we left and did the rest of the shit tonight, and and then went back to the room. And the next day, my aunt calls my Karen and my sister Karen, and she's like, "So what'd y'all do last night?" And Karen's like, "Well, we went here and here and here, and we ended up at this bar here." And my aunt was like, "You went to that bar?" And she said, "Yeah, it was awesome." And she said, they had a shooting there last week. Like 2 or 3 people got shot." And my sister's like, "Are you kidding me?" And she's like, "No, man, this is fucking." And she's like, "This is like the fucking best bar we ever been to in our lives, man. How could you have a shooting there?" And I was the same way. I was like, "Man, this place was fucking amazing. It was a great fucking bar, man." And so, you just never know, man. I mean, never know. No, well, John, Cuts was on here last week or 2 weeks ago. He was on my live feed talking, but I haven't heard from him since then. That's been the first time I heard from Cuts in a long time. But he was on here a week or two ago talking to us here on the live feed. And Cuts did say he has a beard now, so I don't know. I'm like you, man. We're all hoping and wishing Cuts would come back. We all miss cuts, man. Yeah, Paul's an awesome fucking dude, man. I don't care what people say. Yeah, Rob. YouTube has pulled Paul's videos down for so many years, for so many reasons, and Paul just don't play that political shit, man. He's a fuck you, man. You want to take my shit down? Fuck you. I'm done. That's just the way Paul is, man. And so, you got to you got to respect him for that. I mean, he's got his views, and but yeah, I do miss Cutso, man. My God, that fucking dude. He was nuts in the kitchen, man. He was just fucking nuts. Cooking, drinking, smoking, whatever the fuck he was doing, he was just nuts at it. Edwin, I took a break off from cooking for a while. I just got, like Booger said, I lost my mojo in the kitchen. But it's funny you say that. I've had people asking me about doing 50s and 60s videos and recipes and shit. And I'm like, okay. So let me get back into the cooking game, and I'll see what I can do. Hey, Colin, how you doing, man? Well, yeah, I bet you probably look as good in your hat as I do mine. Well, hell, you probably look better. But yeah, who was it? Who was it? Ron, John, no, John, Edwin, Edwin. The bad thing about asking me to do 70s videos or 60s videos is I have done a lot of stuff on my channel that I grew up on in the 60s and 70s. So I really don't know what you want. And so, no, Booger, you said it right when you said I lost my mojo, and I really fucking did, man. I really fucking did. And I'll be honest with you, man. I couldn't fucking scramble an egg if I fucking had a helper. I mean, it got to where I was just like fucking, just all thumbs and nothing was working. And I don't know if I just needed to fucking take a break or what. But yeah, the last several meals I made, I felt good about them. And, and so, yeah. Edwin, that I don't think YouTube would allow that. Goodbye, Rose. Evidently, some people just don't like my president. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to support the president. That's all there is to it. Noble Johnny. I think you're like 127% on that one. Yes. Yes. He has bitched about everything I've done. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Fucking do it yourself then, Yeah, it's the boy. I'm blaming it all on him. Like, what the fuck, man? My booger, I know, and nothing pisses me off more than anything when I turn somebody's video on, and I gotta see that big ass bitch, fucking what's her fucking name, Stacey fucking Abrams from Atlanta, and I'm like, bitch, I do not want to see you, you know. So I'll wait the 5 seconds and I close the ad. And whoever's video it is I'm watching, I will comment or not comment on that video, but I will not bitch about that fucking stupid fucking ad on there. That has nothing to do with us, man. YouTube is doing this. YouTube has changed all this fucking shit around, and we have no control over these ads, people. YouTube puts them up. We don't. I know when I see that fucking Stacey Abrams, and I'm like, where is the fucking button that says do not fucking see again? You know, there ain't one. You know, it's the same with fucking Joe Biden. He can't even, he does an ad and he can't even speak fucking proper English. He says, I'm asking you for I'm asking you for a donation. For you a donation. I mean, he don't even fucking know what he's saying. And I'm like, where is the fucking do not show button again? That yeah, it ain't. We can't as creators on YouTube. We got no control over this, people. This is all YouTube, and now they've started doing it pre-video, mid-video, end video. I watch some channels. I get a commercial every 2 or 3 minutes, depending on how long the video is. Trust me, this ain't what we want. You know, when we do a video, a 12-minute video, an 8-minute video, a 47-minute video, we want you to watch us. We don't want you to watch these fucking commercials. But YouTube is imposing that on us now. And if they're imposing it on us, they're imposing it on you. We've got no control over that. And so you have to take that up with YouTube. It's all about their fucking ad revenue. And, you know, that's where they make money and we don't. And that's all it boils down to. You know what, though? Ads are not. I'm still going to do my videos. I don't give a fuck, man. I like doing my videos. It brings enjoyment to me. And so that's what I'm going to do. Edwin, I would do that, except that, you know, a beer is like cream cheese. Some of it I just ain't going to do. I don't like fruity beers. I don't like IPAs. You I just some things I just wouldn't do. So I don't know. Rob, I appreciate that, man. I know, Mouse. Yeah, a lot of people, have just gotten demonetized completely. And so, it's just that's just the way YouTube is running now, man. And there's nothing we can do about that until we find another platform the way YouTube started originally, when they let people do what they wanted to do. And so, and I think I was lucky because the very first video I did, uh, I filmed it. I did the video. I had a girl film me, and I had another guy edited the video. And I told him what music I wanted in that video. And that was my first video. And it got flagged immediately for copyright. And so I had to do the fucking whatever. And so since then, I've had to play their game. I learned the rules and I had to play their game. And, you know, so yeah. Big Al, yeah, I talked to Troy about, I don't know, I would say a month ago. Yeah, he's doing good, man. Yeah, he's doing good. Thank you, Seth. Much appreciated, man. But yeah, I talked to Troy probably a month ago, and yeah, he's doing good. Well, hell yeah, Seth. I'm here anytime, man. I always got beer. All right, guys. I gotta visit the little girl's room and smoke half a cigarette. Y'all keep yourselves amused, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. What I miss? Anything? Oh, Colin sent me $10. Well, there you go. Booger, you still in here? Yeah. You only $101 away, Booger. There you go. $101 more to get me to shave. There you go. So, go figure. Yeah, Rob. Chief Roy's doing good, man. Chief Roy stays pretty busy though, man. Hell, you know, he's got like fucking 4,000 million subscribers, and so, you know, uh, people's always wanting to see Troy and stuff like that, and yeah, Troy is some good people though, for sure, man. He really is. Ask Booger. We've had some good times at Troy, man. I know I've had several good times at Troy. Me and Terry both. We've had several good times at Troy, man. And so, yeah. Well, thank you, Seth. Man, I'm just an old man living my life, man, doing what I want to do, you know, and fuck the rest of the world, man. I'm gonna live my life and drink my beer, and so you know, it is what it is, you know. Thank you, Big Timber. Man, I ain't seen you in a while, man. Hell yeah. you know, uh, that's like videos, man. I'm not a movie star, man, and we don't have the best equipment in the world, and we do what we can do with what we have, and you know, for whatever reason, we got people that's been watching us for fucking years, man, since basically when we first started. And I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the hell out of that. And that means a lot. And for those of you that been there for a while, then you know, you finally understand. Yeah, this fucking guy's nuts, man, but he's real. And I am fucking real. I'll tell you what I think, and I don't give a fuck. That's just all there is to it. And that's just the way it is, man. Oh my God, Landon, I miss fucking Abby so much. Oh my God, I miss her so much. I had so much fun with Abby, and God, we worked together, and I'm like, Abby, just one time, just let me get lucky one time. And Abby'd say, I'd kill you. And I'm like, I don't care. Let me die happy. And then Abby'd be over at our house one night, and I'd be like talking. I'm like, Abby, come on, man. Let me get lucky one time. And then all of a sudden, Terry would pop up and she'd say, She told you she'd kill you. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Let me die happy. I'm like, damn, just one time with Abby, man. I'm like, but no, I loved Abby, man. I still do. I haven't talked to her in a long time, man. But yeah, Abby was the fucking real thing, man. She was cool. Yeah, Colin, I'm not going to tell you no lies, man. I'm going to tell you what I think, good, bad, or indifferent. I don't care what you think. I'm just going to tell you the way it is to me. Yeah, Rob. I know when I cooked with Abby, I had a couple of fucking back in the early days, man. I had a few mistakes with Abby. But yeah, we fucked up some videos, but they were fun though, man. We had fun doing it. You know. Thank you, Ram. Much appreciate the sub. Yeah. And I still haven't figured out this thing on GoodTube because I can go to like 3 different places on my channel and look at subscribers, and I have 3 different amounts. And so right now, I really don't know how many subscribers I have. So, it is what it is. What the hell? Yeah, Rob, I tell you, the fucking electric stoves suck, man. I hate them fucking things, man. Fucking hate a bunch of electric stoves. Oh my God, Landon, I don't remember that one. I've done so many drunk videos and breakfast tacos. I don't like. I don't know. Yeah, I know. It's funny. There's a couple of videos that me and Terry have done that we both enjoyed, and you know, yeah, Josh. I go from 5'6" to 5'4" to 5'7", and I'm like, what the fuck, man? I never know. I mean, my God, man, after 8 years, I should have more than that. I'm like, but it is what it is. Uh, but yeah, Rob, I'm pretty sure I've done breakfast tacos a couple of times on my vids, so I don't know which ones you watched, but I'm pretty sure I was drunk in all of them. At least I try to be. And that, I go back sometimes, and I want to look at my older videos when I first started, and I'm like, why? I don't need to watch that. You know, so I don't. But I will tell you this though: if you want to watch something of my older videos, and this was when I had Abby with me filming. Abby was still filming then. Go watch my testing hot sauce videos. We did two of them. It was we did two of them because it was so long. And I tested, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 hot sauces that night. I don't know. I tasted a bunch of them, but when I got to the last one, the last one was the hottest one of them all. And I tasted it, and it was fucking hot, man. Really fucking hot. And I told Abby, I said, man, this fucking shit is hot. But the flavor is so amazing. And so I went back and did it again. And it was even hotter. Abby, this shit is fucking amazing, man. And so I went back and did it again. And when we got done filming that video, I told Abby, I said, Abby, I think I'm going to be sick. And I turned around and went to the bathroom. And I stood in the bathroom for like 5 minutes with my head over the toilet. And nothing fucking happened. And then I stood up and wiped my eyes off and the sweat off my brow. And Abby thought she was going to have to take me to the hospital that night. She really did. And I went out in the room, and Abby was there. She said, "You all right?" I said, "Yeah, I'm fine, man." "You sure?" I said, "Yeah, I'm fucking good, man. Hell, I want to drink a beer." I was fine. I mean, I was just fucking fine, man. But man, that was some hot sauce. And I never got sick. Never got sick. And no, this Colin, this stuff about burns twice never bothered me. I never had that problem in my life. Never, ever. On anything I've ever eaten. Never. So, yeah. I'm going to say that's an old wives' tale. So, yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. But I know hot sauce is just like beans. Beans affects different people. You know, some people get gas, some people don't. It's all, it's your body, whatever your body is used to. And so, you know, I never had a problem with beans, and I never had a problem with hot sauces, and I never had a problem with going in and coming out. You know, I never had that problem. And now I know they've got hot sauces now that are fucking crazy. I'm like, you know, I'm like, they're fucking crazy now. But, you know, so now you can look at my head and you can tell you why Terry says I should shave my head and I wouldn't be missing much. Wouldn't be missing much on top, but I'd be missing it on the sides and the back. So, but yeah, I ain't doing it. No, Colin, I've never had that problem. Never have. You know. Yeah, Rob, I used to eat them things. Yeah, we used to eat Big Johns. Yeah, I think JB used to use them on several things too in his videos. Yeah. Anyways, what the hell? I like me some hot sauce. I know since the boys got here, he's pretty much depleted my hot sauce supply. Uh, he's pretty much depleted it. Uh, yeah, I'm like, damn, man. Oh no, but Johnny, Abby was she was the sweetest thing ever, man. She was, or she is. I mean, Abby's good people, man. I fucking love her, man. I know she's like 40 years younger than me, but my God, man, she's a yummy. But yeah, I got like 8 or 10 hot sauces here in the house at all times, man. And since the boy come home, he's fucking pretty much went through all of it, man. I'm like, what the hell, dude? I eat Tabasco and the Combs English mustard. I'm not too fond of that. I like Creole mustards. I like whole grain mustards or Creole mustards. That's what I like. I prefer a Creole mustard though. Oh, Seth, I love me some hash chilies, man. Uh, we can only get them every now and then here. I mean, one year we can get them all the time, or at the hatch season, we can get a bunch of them, and the next year we can't get any of them. I know last year there was very few hash chilies here, but yeah, I love hash chilies, man. Those are fucking good, man. I love them. Yeah, anchos are good, Josh. Yeah, but yeah, hash chili is really good stuff. I love hatch peppers. I like poblanos. Poblanos is one of my favorites. I mean, they're not hot, but they add so much flavor to whatever you're cooking them in. I don't care if it's a fucking chili relleno or if you're doing a pork and hash chili stew. I mean, a poblano stew. Poblano's got great flavor, man. They're not real hot. Most of them, I'm going to say they're mild, just a little bit more than heat than a fucking green pepper, if that. But a poblano is an excellent tasting pepper. No, Rob, I've never heard of that one. Never heard of that one. Pirate's pepper. No. And Noble Johnny, I do not care for sriracha at all. Any sriracha. I don't care for sriracha at all. And I never understood why anybody did. I just I don't like the flavor of it at all. Uh, and it's just something about me. I just don't like the flavor of sriracha. I know guys that they put sriracha on everything. I mean, they'll take a fucking piece of bread, put butter on it, put sriracha on it, and that's a sandwich. And I'm like, no, I don't like sriracha on anything. There's something about that flavor I just do not like. I know when Zachary left for California when he got out of high school, and he went to California and he was there for a couple of years, and then he come home and he was talking about this kind of hot sauce, and he said, hell, every woman in California carried this in her purse. And it was called Tapatio. And so I got a bottle of that. And I'm like, who the fuck would eat this shit? And I'm like, man, this shit's fucking nasty. So no, I don't like sriracha and I don't like Tapatio. I no, just don't like it. Yeah, I know, Rob. I've noticed I can't do that as well either anymore. But you know, I still do it, but not like I used to. I've had to calm down a little bit. You know, I'm like hell. Yeah, no, but Johnny, I don't know what you're talking about sugar in. But yeah, if there's a lot of sugar in it, I'm probably not gonna like it because I'm not a big fan of sugar. Oh, Big Ten, bro. I love me some Kerrygold, man. Love me some Kerrygold. Uh, yeah. I've been eating Kerrygold cheese for 15, 20 years now. And yeah, their butter too. Yeah. A favorite poet, I just offhand, without thinking, I'd have to say Poe. Yeah. No, I'm not going to give you Walt Whitman, and I'm going to have to say Poe. But I don't know that he was a poet, but I'm going to say Poe. No, I don't know a favorite poet. No, I don't. I'm not really big into poetry. My God, man, yeah, fuck. Yeah, David Allen Cole. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, I can rock on with some David Allen Cole. Hey, Raisa, what's up, girl? How you doing tonight? A favorite poet. I have to think about that one, man. I don't know. I have to get a beer on that. Be right back. No, I'm going to have to say a favorite poet. I'm going to have to say Poe. I'm going to say Poe. Uh, he did the Raven, and I think that was a poem. At least it rhymed to me. So I don't know. Robert Hawley. I can't say nothing bad about Bob Dylan. Yeah, he was a poet, a writer, a musician, a songwriter. Yeah, I'm a big Dylan fan, man. But yeah. DeCowie, I don't think I can say that here live tonight. I, in respect of certain people here, I just won't say that tonight, okay? And I'll leave it at that. But yeah, I've been a DAC Cole a fan, David Allen Cole fan for years, and it's funny how my videos always come back to music, and that's good because it's good to know because people are listening to music, and music's fucking good, man. So you know. Oof. But yeah, I love it. Yeah, David Allen Cole. I can't tell you my favorite lyric. Just out of respect for other people. Yeah, Raisa, it really is. It really is. Uh, you listen to what you want, and that's it. Yeah, for sure, Timber, for sure. I thank you, Colin. I learned a long time ago. You have your own interest in music. You have your own interest in cooking, and just live with that. Learn from others, broaden your horizons, but stick with what your basics are. And so that's what I've done in my life. And I've tried to teach people about other musicians and groups and shit like that, music. If you're not into it, you're not into it. But at least give them a try, you know. and see what happens. And it's the same way with cooking, you know. Hey, I do it this way, you know. Try it my way. Your way don't work, try it my way. If it don't work, then fucking try a different way. It is what it is, you know. We're all just, you know, doing our thing together, man. Especially now, man. Especially now, you know. You got to do something, you know, to keep your mind occupied. You know, so try something different. You know, you're stuck in your house. You can't go nowhere. You got to wear a fucking mask. You know, I'm like, you know, do something different. So, you know, okay, so you never heard of this guy before. Well, fucking turn him on and listen to him. If you don't like a song, find another one of his and do it, you know, like that. You don't like this recipe? Well, then try a different recipe. You know, we got to stay alive, people. We just got to stay alive, you know? So just keep it going. Thank you, Rob. I've kind of liked this one tonight, man. I really have. So, and now y'all got me on this fucking music thing now. Goddamn, now it don't piss me off now. I'm gonna get me on my high horse there. Has any of you ever heard of Sean Phillips? SHAWN, Sean Phillips. Y'all ever heard of him or listened to him? Just let me know. Okay, I'm not seeing a lot of responses, so I'm thinking maybe nobody's ever heard of Sean Phillips. Okay, so, okay, Josh says he'd never heard of him. Okay, I'll tell you what, man. If you never heard of Sean Phillips, go check out his album called Second Contribution. And I'll tell you what, man. If that album don't move you, nothing fucking will. Second Contribution. That is to me an amazing fucking album. There's one song on that album that if you look at back in the day we had albums, you know, 33 and a third LPA, you know. But the title of the song was like 26 fucking letters long. And they didn't use words because the title was so long. They just used the first letter of each word. And that was the title of the fucking song, man. But the album itself was incredible. It had some great music on it. Yeah, go check him out, man. Sean Phillips, Second Contribution. The dude plays a fucking hell of a guitar. He'll play lead and rhythm at the same time with a 12 string, and it's just he's a fucking amazing musician, man. He lives in South Africa now, and if you want to book him for a party, you can get hold of him and he'll come show up. Now I know he's like fucking 97 years old or some shit now, but He'll show up and he'll play. But yeah, that was an amazing fucking album, man. And that was something that that to me I always thought was one of the greatest albums ever. No, but Johnny, it depends. Sometimes I'll put 5 or 6 in them. I mean, sometimes it's just Velveeta, but yeah, I've done macaroni and cheese with 5 or 6 different cheeses before. But yeah, no, Robert, I haven't seen that. I didn't know anything about that. Because you know me, I've been a Prime fan since the early 70s. I'll have to look for that. Uh, no, oh, you're talking about a song, Summer's In. I may have heard that. I don't know. But I'll check that out though, man. I'll check that out. I thought you was talking about a concert there for a second. Yeah, you can't go wrong with garlic curry, Josh. Garlic and hell yeah, garlic. Oh, you said spicy. I'm so fucking drunk I can't even read. You said spicy. Yeah, I've done those too. Hell, I've done both. I've done garlic and spicy. What the hell? Yeah. Yeah, Steve. It makes no fucking sense to me. We're supposed to wear a mask into the bar or restaurant. And then when we sit down, we can take it off and eat and drink. But if we get up and go outside to smoke a cigarette or go to the bathroom, we're supposed to put the mask on. But the bar I go to, we don't fucking do that. I wear my mask in, and once I get in, I take it off and say fuck it. Big Timber, I don't fucking know, man. Fuck, I've been drinking since fucking I don't know, 11 o'clock today. I don't know. I don't know how many I've had. I ain't had enough because I ain't asleep yet. Oh, Colin Towns was fucking crazy, man. Towns was unreal, man. I love him. Uncle Steve, what's up, buddy? Y'all go check out Uncle Steve Shake, man. He's got some good stuff going on. If you don't know nothing about him, man, go check him out. He can hook you up with some good rubs, man. Seasonings. And, I know the old lady loves his fucking what do you call that stuff? Help me out, somebody. I'm drunk. Uh, Gator Shake. Gator Shake. My God, man. Terry eats that shit on everything, man. But yeah, yeah. I know, Steve. Kent sent me a message the other day and told me I needed to hit you up for some of that. And I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, and I'm like, dude, Uncle Steve has hooked me up so well. I'm not going to ask him to send me some bottle of something. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm like, no. I'm like, man. But yeah, that it's good to see that rub did good at Kent's competition. That was really nice to see. and and hell, if people watch my channel, 75% of the stuff I cook is pig anyway. So that would work on my channel, but yeah, I'm just I can't just say, hey, Steve, send me some of that. I'm like, no, I can't do that, man. You've been so good to us. Uncle Steve has been really good to us, man. And I want to appreciate that and thank him for that. And if y'all don't need if y'all don't know about Uncle Steve, check him out and he's on Facebook, he's on YouTube, go get you some stuff from him, man. He makes some good damn spices, rubs, really seasonings. I'm gonna call them seasonings. I'm not gonna call them rubs. I'm not gonna call them spices. I'm gonna call them seasonings. And because anytime you can take a bottle of something and put it on a piece of pig and put it on a smoker and cook it, and then take the same bottle of stuff and put it on some popcorn and eat it, to me, that's a seasoning. And I'm going to say he's got that going on better than anybody right now. Not only that, he is a Texas boy. So we got to give him credit for that. Hell yeah, Steve. It is to me. It is a seasoning. That's just the way I take it. I don't know the way you intended it, but I know everything I've made with it. It doesn't matter what I've done with it. To me, it's a seasoning, and I love it, man. No, Landon, we haven't been at the hilltop for a while. They sold the place about, I don't know, I want to say a year ago. And I think, okay, let me put it to you this way. We had the hilltop, and then right behind it, there was a barbecue place. And the barbecue place back there, they made the burgoo that they sold at the hilltop. Well, the Hilltop sold out about a year ago to the barbecue place that was behind them. But the barbecue place that was behind them, if I'm not mistaken, their family was the original owners of the Hilltop. Okay, I hope you understand that so far. Okay, so anyways, they shut down for a while to remodel and do all this bullshit. And then they reopened, and then a Chinese fucking disease came around. So, anyways, they're open back again, but they changed their menu. And the one thing that I really liked on their menu was the roast beef. And they took the roast beef off their menu. So, fuck you, Hilltop. And then I saw about 2 months ago, they didn't have any brain sandwiches because they said that their supplier couldn't get them any brains. And I'm like, okay, wait a minute now. Who the fuck is eating brain sandwiches other than Southern Indiana Hoosiers? Why are you not getting us brains here? And so I don't know. I haven't heard anything in the past couple of months, so I don't know if they got brain sandwiches back on the menu or not. But I'm like, man, this is just fucking crazy, man. So yeah, I haven't been to the Hilltop in a while now, but yeah, it is what it is. Robert, I don't know if he goes to Canada or not. You'll have to ask him. Rob, I really prefer revolvers. But me and Terry have three semis. We have pistols, but I prefer a revolver myself. And yeah, Rob, from the looks of everything I've sent, Uncle Steve always sends a lot of extra goodies in this stuff. And Rob, if you're gonna order piss on Terry with her gator shake, I'm gonna tell you, order that sweet and spicier. That's some damn good stuff, man. That is really good stuff. I know Terry loves that fucking gator shake, man. My God. She puts that shit on everything. I make something and she say, "You got gator shake?" I'm like, "No." What the hell, man? I'm like, what the fuck, man? I can't put that on everything. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I don't have I don't have any fancy firearms. I got enough to, to protect my house. And that's all I'm worried about. Uh if it come down to something else, or I might have to go buy another firearm. I don't know, but I don't know. I like revolvers just because I think because my first pistol I ever owned was a revolver. And so I think I have sentimental reasons for that. I mean, I don't have one now, but I wish I did. But, you know, I will tell you this, though. As far as home defense, uh, I've got one weapon that I feel safe. Unless I run out of ammunition, I'm in good shape. You know, and it's a single shot 12 gauge, and the one I have, and the ammo I'm using, it'll create some damage, and so that's my home defense weapon. I don't care about an AK or an AR. I don't care about a 9mm. I'll take my single shot and I'll fuck your life up, man. That's all there is to it. No, Rob, mine has a number 4 shot. I have a number 4 shot with my self-defense, and it's a high velocity, and trust me, it will fuck your fucking day up, dude. 15 feet away, I'll take your shoulder off. That's just the way it is. I'm like, it's that good. So yeah. And I grew up with guns, man. I grew up with guns, and I never went out and shot people. I never went out and robbed people. I never went out and, did any of this fucking crazy shit. I respected guns. I did what, they were supposed to do. And I'm like, I just don't understand the world today, man. I had a good friend of mine when I was a kid. It was a really good friend of mine. And I spent fucking months at his house. I lived weeks at a time at his house. And his dad, they were country people, them. And his dad taught his kids. And he taught me too. And the one thing I'll never forget, he said, if you point that weapon, then pull the fucking trigger. if you point that weapon and don't pull that trigger, I'm going to wrap that fucking gun around your head, around that tree. And that's always been a thing that, to me, I always remembered. It was like, if you're going to pull your weapon and point it, then pull the fucking trigger. And that was his whole point, you know. Don't point your weapon to something you're not going to shoot at. And his main view then was, I don't want you shooting a fucking cow. You know, I mean, you know, make sure what you're aiming at before you point that fucking gun. And that was something that I always lived with, you know, and so I still to this day, you know. All right, guys, we've been on here about 2 hours. I'm going to get out of here in a minute. I want to thank you guys for stopping by. And I especially want to thank you guys for not giving Booger the extra $101 she needed for super chats to get me to fucking shave. That was nice. And I thank you guys for sending me the super chats as you did. It just didn't get Booger enough she needed. So I'm not fucking shaving. That's just the way it is. You know, like I started this video, in fucking the bikers in Sturgis, they're out there living their lives, being free. And that's what America's all about, man. Being free. Fuck this fucking Chinese disease, man. You know, let's just be free. Like the one guy I seen, he was 58 years old, from Arizona. You're gonna drive up there, and the guy's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "You afraid of dying?" He said, "Yeah, I'm afraid of dying. I don't want to die, but I don't want to live cooped up the rest of my life either. So I'm going to Sturgis." I'm like, "Fucking A, dude. You know, live your life, do what you got to do. Y'all be free, do what you got to do what you want to do. I'm going to do what I do, which is drink beer. Y'all have, thanks for blowing up. I appreciate it, man. It's been a good one tonight. And we'll talk at you next week if I can figure this whole goddamn thing out again. So, y'all have a good one, and MAGA.